Hello, welcome to Willey Farms. Once again, I'm here among the beautiful crepe myrtles. Stop by and get some. They're beautiful, lots of colors. And of course, we have so many other things here in the greenhouse. We've got a great show planned for you today, some new and some old. We're here at Willey Farms. We're on Route 13 and we're very easy to find. If you're traveling from the north, come down on Route 1. You can get off in Odessa, travel on 13 south. We're right here. And the same way, if you're coming from the south, travel north on Route 1, and we're on Old 13, get off in Smyrna, and here we are. You can always find us online at willeyfarmsde.com, and you can follow us on Facebook too. So today, we've got some old, we've got some new. We have a vendor spotlight for you with a guest chef, and we're also going to talk about garden tools. But first, we need to get to some cool snacks for summer using fruit. So let's go there now. Well, it's the heat of the summer now, and you need to get relief in one way, shape, or form. Hi, we're here with some cool summer snacks. Now, we've got a variety of them, but first we're going to start with what's called the no-bake watermelon cake. And here's how it goes. You get your nice seedless watermelon, make sure you thump it, make sure it's going to be good. If it has a nice kind of a hollow sound, it's going to be nice and ripe. So we get a nice sharp knife and you cut that down, turn it around, and cut that again. And of course you don't want to waste this, so you can cut that up and make little portions out of it and people can enjoy that. But for the time being, we're going to put them in that bowl and you turn it up like this. And there are a number of different ways that you can actually cut this away. What I'm going to do is kind of like what you might do with a pineapple, is cut it away like this. Cut the rind away. And there are a number of different ways that you can actually make the cake. You can make it an upright cake, which is what I'm attempting to do at this point. And you just keep going around and cutting the rind off, because, and then the other way is that you could put the knife down in this way and go around. So whichever way you want to do it is the way that you want to do it. Whatever is more comfortable for you. But you get all that rind off and put that over here. Get all the rind off here. Then you kind of shape it up. Make sure you get most of the rind off. That there, like that. Now that's a really tall cake. That's for sure. So what I've done, you can leave it a nice tall cake like that if you want to, but I decided another good way to do this is to take it and just put a flat spot right there, like that. So there's some more watermelon that we can use at another time. Then you put that down there like this. Let's make sure that we take this off. Make sure we get all that off. And then what you do is whatever kind of whipped cream that you like. Now I made whipped cream this morning. Heavy cream, a little bit of powdered sugar, and you just whip it. You take paper towel and you just kind of pat it dry on the outside. Otherwise, the whipped cream won't stick. So you pat it dry like this, and then you start taking your whipped cream, and then you just start putting it on like that. And of course, you go all over the entire piece of watermelon until you get something that looks like this. And there is your watermelon cake. And you top it with whatever kind of berries you like. These are local. Can you see how big these blackberries are? They're absolutely huge, and they are local. So you can get them here at the market. And of course, you can put whatever berry you want on top of the watermelon cake. We have strawberries, the blackberries, the raspberries, and the blueberries. So you could put some nice blueberries in the middle there, make it look all pretty, whatever you want. If you're doing
I just know it looks good. All I can tell you is I hate to come in and interrupt, but I'm sitting over and I'm watching this, and what a great idea, Donna. I mean, just to come up with something like that. How refreshing is this if you're having a barbecue?
Exactly.
It's a hot day.
Exactly.
And you come out with this, and people think it's too hot for cake, you know. And
right.
I got to try a slice though.
Well, who wants to fire up the oven too, right?
Yeah.
So we'll cut you.
This is just a Oh, you're gonna give me a whole big old piece here. Yeah.
Well, we'll cut it. We'll cut it down that way. How about that?
Yeah, because I want to taste your whipped cream too and see how that is.
There we go. And we've got some forks.
Oh yeah, you're all.
And you can cut it if you want. And while you're having a taste, I will let everybody know that we have a couple other cool snacks, and that includes, these look like just normal, regular old grapes, don't they? But they're frozen. On a hot summer day, you got a frozen grape, pop that in your mouth, and it's really, really good.
Too. And then you got, what are these things here?
You make your own popsicle. These are pear juice, apple juice, and orange juice. I was trying to remember. But whatever kind of popsicle maker thing that you have, just mix up whatever flavor that you like, put them in there, freeze them, and see, push up, pop. Just like that.
How refreshing is those frozen grapes? I mean, that is a third.
Not bad.
Everything is. Great ideas. I mean, it's all. And for more information, they're always doing something. You can always find out more right here at Willey Farm.
That's right.
Well, we got to move along. I mean, we're running on time. But the watermelon cake, you know how to do it now. Make your own.
That's right. Yummy. Watermelon. It's always been one of my favorites. And hopefully that watermelon cake is going to be one of your favorites too. But now, let's go out to the garden. Well, kinda. We're going to check out some garden accessories. Let's go. Really good. And here we are in the greenhouse once again. I'm here with Gretchen, who knows everything greenhouse. And today we're talking about tools, garden tools, and some really nifty things that you've got that you wanted to show me. And right here we have tools that are for smaller hands. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of us that work in the garden, we don't have, you know, they make things for big guys, and not always is it the big guys working in the garden.
It just doesn't work for people with smaller hands.
It doesn't.
So we have trowels here.
We have trowels, we've got poppers, we've got clippers, and in particular, I really like this trowel. I always like a trowel that has measurements on it.
It's got the measurements.
Because different things have to be, you know, they'll say plant it 3 inches deep, and you're not going to bring a ruler out.
A guess,
so there you go.
Okay.
Also has a nice serrated edge too. So if you're trying to get through some roots and you're planting around other plants, that's really helpful.
Okay. And what did you call this? These are poppers?
It's a dandelion popper.
Yeah, I have one, but I never knew what it was called.
Yes. And it has a nice, really sharp edge. You go down low because dandelions have really deep roots.
Yes.
And it doesn't help to just get the top off of it. You want to get the whole plant. You go down, and believe it or not, it really does work.
It really does work because I have popped a lot of dandelions using the one that I have.
Yes,
okay, now we have some smaller clippers, but I see that they're not only are they small, but there's different sizes.
There are. Some are just for making cut flowers. Some you might want to trim up, or you even want to bring a bigger branch in.
Okay.
A lot of these can go up to a 1/2 inch to cut branches.
Okay.
So that's really, really helpful.
And I love the colors.
Yes. It's pretty, but sometimes I find I really like to have something with a really bright color because I want to leave things behind, and I can find it if it's a brighter color, if it's in the grass or in the mulch or under the flowers.
Exactly. Well, my father had glaucoma, and as he got older, before he passed, he did still want to do some gardening and yard work, but he would leave things everywhere, so he needed to find them. So he had a particular pitchfork that he had. He would wrap red electrical tape around the handle, and he knew right where to go and get it. So this is the same
idea.
All right, great. So what do we have next? We're coming around here.
And we have a lot of tools that can do double duty as other things. This in particular, this rake, I'll let you do it.
I like it. It's small. You can, and if you're down on your knees and you're raking.
But it doesn't have to be small.
Oh,
you can actually twist it.
Oh, you twist it. Look at that.
Yeah.
And then you twist it back, it tightens up.
So you're able to either still be on your knees and get farther in your flower bed, or you can just stand up and you put it away and it's small, which is really great.
That is awesome. Awesome. And now see, we have some more trowels.
Yes, more trowels, more measurements. Always great. These guys here are called bear claws.
Oh, I have some of these.
Oh my God.
I love these.
Love. One of
They
my very
are
favorite tools.
They are so great to use in the yard. As you can see the picture here, you put your hands in those little, put your hands right in there, and so you have these two claws.
Yes.
And I pick up
grass
leaves
clippings,
and
leaves. You've trimmed the roses, and they've got all the spikes.
all the prickly things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So really, really good. I
love those things.
One of my very, very favorite
Exactly.
tools.
Okay. Now let's go around here. Now here's something over here, Gretchen, you wanted to show me about. This is pretty neat, and you were explaining that it sort of looks like a rake.
Well, it is a rake.
And it is a rake, but this comes out, and then you can, like if you have small plants in small areas, you can get in between with that. But also, let me see if I can do this right. Unlock that, and then just push that down.
Yeah, and you just keep going until it's as wide as you want, and you're covering more area.
So you can even only do it like that if you wanted to, or full and cover more area. That is awesome.
And I love that it goes down so compact.
It
so
goes
you can
down
put it in your garden shed really easily.
Right, space. That's good. Twist it to lock it,
Yeah.
and lock that. There we go.
There you go.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Cute little rake. Okay, and now we're over to watering.
Yes.
So we have lots of things to water, and sometimes people forget to water, right?
They do.
They forget to water.
do.
So we have something back here that we use.
Well,
for
this is even if you remember to water, but a lot of times people leave their hoses on because something needs to be watered for a long time, and they get distracted with something else, and they go, oh, I've had left the water on for 4 hours.
Exactly.
And they didn't mean to. Well, this is a timer.
Okay.
And you can set it for up to an hour, and then it turns off.
And then it turns off. Excellent. All right, so we also have some sprayers here, lots of different, and again, lots of colors.
Lots of
colors. Now I have one of these wands at home, but it's a little longer.
Yes. Great for getting farther into the bed for your hanging baskets.
And I like these wands here because mine has a little twisty thing here.
Yes.
But this has the hand trigger.
Yeah.
That is the on and off, which
Wonderful.
is awesome.
Wonderful.
Again, lots of great colors. And these are called pistol sprayers?
They're all pistol sprayers because they're a hand grip.
Right.
Some have a certain spray pattern, and then there are others that have many spray patterns. So,
I see fan cone center, jet,
so
angle.
you can be having a nice gentle spray
Soaker.
for watering the plants, but then there's a jet that you're cleaning off the grass off the deck or off the sidewalk after you move.
Okay. All right, and there's these big ones with lots of different spray angles, and then these are pretty much
plain old guy.
just
Yep.
plain
Wash
old
the car.
guy. Yeah,
Yep.
wash the car. All right, and again, in lots of great different colors, so that when I leave it in the yard, I can go out and say, oh, there it is.
There it is.
All right.
See it before you mow it.
So yeah, so these are just some of the many tools, not only that you can help get the job done, but also get it done easier and better.
Yeah.
And we've got
absolutely.
much more here to look at too.
We do.
Okay.
We do.
From the greenhouse, it's Gretchen, I'm Donna. Now we know about tools. Well, thank you, Gretchen, for helping out and showing us more about those garden tools. We learned a lot. Right now, we're going to check in with our new guest chef. That's Rockfish Johnnie, otherwise known as the Sassafras Chef. Let's see what he's got cooking up. Well, welcome again to our sampling station, and I am so excited. With me here is John Arcucci. John, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, John is otherwise known as the Sassafras Chef,
Yes,
is that
that's
right?
correct, yep.
And John, you sell us some spicy sauce. We have Rockfish Johnnie's spicy sauce.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
and we're going to use some of that in the recipe today, but first I want to get a little bit of a background on you. How did you get to this point?
Well, I'm a graduate of the Academy of Culinary Arts in Mays Landing, New Jersey.
Good way to start.
And I've been running around commercial kitchens for about 28 years.
Okay, so you started out as a chef and a cook.
Started out as a chef. I basically cut my teeth in the Virgin Islands as my first executive chef job.
Not a bad start.
Graduating out of culinary school, and then I moved back to the States in 1990. And my wife and I started our own catering business and cafe business.
Okay.
And the sauce business was a spin-off from the cafe and the catering business.
Okay, so you've got the sauce. Do you still do the catering and
No.
no, you just you concentrate on the sauce.
We concentrate on the manufacturing and distribution of the sauce.
All right.
And eventually, as things keep growing, we're going to go into some other sauces and soups as well.
All right. Well, today we're going to use the Rockfish Johnnie's spicy sauce.
Yep.
In a couple of recipes, and I understand it's very, very popular. And what are we going to do today? What are we going to start out with?
Well, today we're going to start out with some nachos, which is popular. It's great for the family to
Love
help put
nachos.
things together.
Okay.
You can also add different proteins to it. Today we're going to go vegetarian.
Okay.
And we're going to start with some blue chips,
All right.
cornmeal chips, and we're going to have scallions, a variety of tomatoes, some shredded iceberg, jalapeno peppers, and some red onion, with a blend of Colby and cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese, topped with sour cream, fresh lime juice, and cilantro.
Well, it sounds good. Can we put it together now?
Sure.
Okay, let's put it together. All right, we're going to put it on our.
We have a little bit of a cookie sheet here, disposable one.
And you sprayed some oil on that, so it'd
Yep.
be easy to get it all off.
Yep,
okay.
absolutely. And we're going to use some of our blue
Some
chips
of the blue chips here that we
from
have here at the store.
Willey's Farm Markets.
We have lots of different ones. Those happen to be with sea salt, and we have some other. And if you don't want to use the blue, you could go with the
Right.
regular. There's the chili and lime and other blue. But we're going to go
We're
with
going to
these.
go with blue today for
We're
some
gonna go
color
with blue?
contrast.
All right.
Because most of our vegetables and our produce and our dairy products are earth tones.
Okay. And it's all about the presentation, right?
It's all about the presentation.
Yeah.
If you're not hungry and you look at it, you're still going to eat it.
You're really hungry. Okay, so the chips go down. What goes
Chips
on
go
next?
down next, and then we're going to take a little bit of the cheese, and we're going to sprinkle that on rather generously.
And you said that was a blend.
Yes, this is a blend. Anytime you can use a blend of cheeses in any products that you're working on, it's always going to be very complimentary.
Okay.
And then we're going to take some of our blended tomatoes,
All right.
nice freshly chopped. Anytime you're using fresh ingredients, use the fresh ingredients. I'm not a big fan of stadium cheese sauce. However, they are very popular on nachos, and it's easy to do.
Is that like the cheese, creamy cheese
Yes,
whiz kind
yes,
of?
yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of that either.
We're going to use a little bit of red onion
All right.
and some chopped jalapeno, fresh
See,
jalapeno,
I'm getting hungry already.
and some scallion. And we're going to go ahead, and we are also going to chop up a little bit of fresh cilantro right here.
Okay. Fresh cilantro.
Not a whole lot. You don't want to use too much cilantro. You don't want to have an overpowering of
It's
just
a very
cilantro and
distinctive
nachos,
taste.
All right?
Yeah.
So you want to strike a balance here.
Okay.
I'm saying here we're probably looking at 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of nachos.
All right.
So we're only using about 1.5 ounces of fresh cilantro over that.
Okay.
We're going to finish with some fresh squeezed lime juice. That way
Awesome.
the citrus and the acidity in the citrus is going to bring up all the flavors when we pop it in the
Gotcha.
oven,
Okay.
and we're ready to go.
Okay. And
Free
you put that.
simple.
You put that in the oven for.
Yep, we're going to put it in the oven for about a minute, maybe a minute.
Minute, just long enough to
Just long enough to melt the cheese and
melt the
roast
cheese.
vegetables.
Okay. And you put it in there, and then when it comes out,
It comes out like this.
looking like this.
Nice picking.
There you go, and you just
Easy.
kind of pick it apart.
Yep. Fun
Let's
for the
see.
kids to have.
Yeah.
Everybody will
Now
love it.
see, this is. I always get on television, and then they
Oh,
make me eat.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second here.
Oh, we forgot the.
We forgot it.
We forgot it.
We can't forget the Rockfish Johnnie spicy
Okay,
sauce.
there
And
we
then
go.
All you got to do is
And I
finish
get a
that
little
on
bit-
there.
A little bit on there.
And what's nachos without sour cream?
Oh my. We almost messed up the entire recipe, didn't we?
Oh, what can I say? And then we're going to have a little bit of
A little
iceberg
lettuce on top. Okay. All right, let me.
for some crunchiness. All right. Now the Rockfish Johnnie spicy sauce is not so spicy that it overpowers the palate. It lets you taste the food that you're putting
Okay.
the sauce on. So it's a complimentary sauce on everything. It goes great on pork, fish, veal, brisket, French fries.
Oh, wow.
People put it on everything but cereal. And you could
Okay.
if you want, and you can even try and put it on popcorn, but it's great on everything.
And it's one heat. It's not like mild and
yeah,
hot.
like I said, it's
and-
not like an overpowering. Like,
Okay.
it enables you to taste the food that you put it on, and still enjoy spiciness if that's what you're into.
Okay.
Which a lot of people are.
Well, that is awesome. We're going to put our nachos right up here.
Okay.
And now we're ready to move on, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're moving on to the entree, which is
We are going to have fish tacos today.
fish tacos.
And the fish that we are using is grouper, fresh grouper
Okay.
fillet.
But you can use all kinds of different.
And you can use all kinds of different fish, whatever your preferences are. You can
Okay.
use flounder, tilapia, red snapper, salmon,
Salmon?
bluefish. You can use anything.
Okay.
Crappies, perch, yellow perch, white perch,
Okay.
whatever your preference is. Croakies.
Now I have to tell you that this will be a first for me.
Okay.
I have never had a fish taco before.
All right. Well, let's rock.
So thrill me.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're going to
What we're
start
gonna
off with
do,
our fish tacos.
We have some of the grouper in a basic egg washed.
Okay.
All right.
And that's just egg.
Just fresh egg.
Just fresh egg. Okay.
You whip up the eggs a little bit, and then we've got some blue cornmeal here.
Blue cornmeal, which you can get right here at Willey Farms.
That's
Bob's
right.
Red Mill blue cornmeal. There you go. And it's so pretty.
Yep. And it's going to match our nachos.
Oh, right. Oh, and you're so color coordinated,
How
John.
can I say?
My gosh.
All right. And we're going to take these guys, and
Okay.
we're going to
And
put
this
our
is just
grouper
a
in.
fillet of fish, whatever fish you choose.
Yep, whatever fish you choose.
And you cut it in strips.
Yep, cut it in
Cut
strips.
it in strips.
And then
All
we're
right.
just going to take it, and we're going to coat it lightly.
Fancy. See, if I tried to do that, it would be all over the kitchen floor.
We'll just coat it nice and light.
Do you practice that?
Well-
Is there a course in culinary school that's
First thing you learn to do is flip things in saute
flipping.
pans. That's correct.
That's the
Yes.
first thing. Okay.
First thing.
And is that just because it looks cool, or it's more efficient,
Well,
or
it's more efficient. You hit it all on the right there, all the major points. there.
Okay.
Okay.
all right?
And then we wait for our heat. Now, the important thing for your fish not to stick is to let your oil come up to the same temperature as the pan. And we can use our tongs, and we can just take the fish.
Okay.
Once you see that sizzle
Got
in
some
the end,
sizzle going.
we're good
Okay,
to go.
We're
And
good.
you can continue adding
All
the
right.
product.
And is this one of those things where you don't like to crowd it, but
Well, you don't want to what will end up happening if you put too much product in the pan, you're going to start losing your coating,
okay.
and you don't want that.
All right, so we'll stop
go with
there.
minimal here.
We'll stop with
Now,
that.
you can also deep fry these if you like.
Oh, okay.
It's all on preference, but we're going to do
Here,
a
we'll
nice
put that
saute here.
right there.
And this is a blended oil. Doesn't have to be a specific oil. This is a blend of sunflower, olive oil, and canola oil. And we'll just take that, move it around a little bit. We don't have
And
any
how many
sticking
minutes
issues.
do you usually cook the
Well,
fish?
this will probably take, with the size of the protein here, we're probably looking at anywhere between, in the saute pan, about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
You do have the option of finishing it in the oven as well. Once you get an even coating on, and flip it over, and you get a nice crispy finish.
Right, right.
Okay.
All right, so we'll let that go a little
All right.
bit longer.
Okay.
So let's go.
And through the magic of television, we
Yes,
have some cooked
we have
grouper
some
here.
cooked. And you put the fish in first?
Yep, we're going to put the fish in first
Okay.
because you're going to need the rest of the, like I like to say, envelope.
Okay.
To put the rest of your toppings in.
All right.
Okay, and you don't need a whole lot.
Just
you
enough.
know,
Just enough
because you're going to strike a balance here with the
Okay.
protein that you have.
So you
with
cover
the rest of your
the bottom of the
vegetables.
shell
Just
there.
Basically cover the bottom of the shell.
All right.
And then we're going to take some tomato and some onion and some jalapeno and some iceberg.
All
and then
right.
we're going to finish with a little bit of cheese on top, so
So
it
let
kind
me
of
put
acts
some-
as the glue in the oven.
Oh, okay. Right,
When
right,
you
right,
toast
right,
these
right.
puppies up.
Yep. Okay. Jalapeno. You know, I think I'm going to bypass the jalapeno.
Okay.
But I will take some onion
All right.
and maybe some scallion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the lettuce, you said.
Yeah, we have iceberg.
Little bit of iceberg lettuce. And if you like some other kind of leafy green, you can use
You
that
can
as
use
well,
whatever
right?
you like.
Right.
That's the
And-
beauty of the culinary world.
And some
Sour cream.
sour cream on top, right?
Absolutely. Sour cream.
You need some sour cream on yours?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Great. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and flip our fish nuggets.
Oh, okay.
Go over here because they look like they're ready.
Oh, good.
Move them around. Get a little toss
see,
action
there's that
going on.
toss thing going.
Okay.
Wow, you're good at that.
And then, manja, ready to get your sauce on there.
Okay,
Nice and good.
there we
And
are.
We can set that right in here.
Set that right over there. Okay, let's put some more cheese over here. Oh, am I doing okay?
Yep, fantastic.
And a little bit of Rockfish Johnnie's spicy sauce.
Yep.
Okay.
And you know, we can even take some of our finished product and, you know, kind of like put it on the border of this plate as well.
Oh,
with
right.
the nachos.
Right.
And you'll have a nice presentation.
Okay, you keep talking. I'm going to have a bite of my very first fish taco.
Okay.
This might not be pretty
Enjoy.
on TV. Who knows? Who knows?
And this
Well-
is something that is good, you know, because the kids will enjoy doing it. It'll be a family thing. Everyone loves tacos. I haven't met anybody yet that doesn't love tacos. So it's a good thing. And you can do this with beef, chicken, pork, pulled chicken, shredded pork, brisket, however you want to fix it.
I have
it's fine.
definitely had tacos before. I've just never had a fish taco before. And this is quite good.
Well, thank you. Enjoy.
Oh,
Yep, they are messy, but that's part of the fun of it, right?
my fish fell
Now,
out.
you can also use soft shells as well and roll them
Okay.
and
Oh,
bake
yeah.
them off. So it's all in preference.
Because some people might not want to be so messy,
Right.
right?
Right.
Right?
Now we're going to pull this off. They're ready to go.
Okay.
We're going to add it to our other finished product here.
Okay.
And
There we go.
And that's good.
Let's turn the heat off.
And you can always take your sauce as well and put it in a side container for dipping if you don't have enough sauce on your
Because
taco.
With some people, there's
can
just
still-
never enough
That's
sauce.
right. You can still dip it. Now you can
Okay.
also use the sauce to blend in with sour cream if some people can't tolerate the spice.
Okay.
You can blend it with blue cheese, ranch,
Right.
sour cream,
Oh, and make a
cream cheese,
I
and make
see.
a dip, make a ranchero dip.
Wonderful.
or
That's
whatever.
great. All right.
So
We have nachos, and we've made fish tacos, all using the Rockfish Johnnie's spicy sauce.
That's
John,
correct.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming by and
Yep.
showing us these great recipes.
thank you.
So now you have your instructions. Enjoy yourself.
Join the Rockfish Nation.
Hey, there you go. Well, thanks for watching today. I had a good time. Hope you did too. Our thanks once again to Chef John, the Sassafras chef, for helping us out. And I hope you learned a little bit more about the other segments that we did too. I'm here in one of my favorite spots amongst the herbs and the hanging baskets. They're gorgeous, aren't they? We're here at Willey Farms. We're on Route 13, Townsend, and that's just a couple miles south of Odessa, or if you get off Route 1, if that's the way you travel, you get off in Smyrna and travel north, and we're on Old Route 13. We're here and we're waiting for you, so that we hope that you'll stop by. You can always check us out on our website at willeyfarmsde.com, and of course you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You just never know what we're going to pop up on Facebook, so check it out. I'm Donna Cavender. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again.